Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. Welcome back to Satisfactory. Hey, boy, do I got some good news for you. Last stream, welcome back, people of YouTube. Yeah, Twitch, if you want to say hi to YouTube, you can. So last stream, we ended with a sort of headache, which was trying to figure out bauxite refinement or whatever. Trying to figure out bauxite into alumina solution plus silica equals aluminum scrap plus coal, all that jazz, right? In between last stream and this stream, I did some work. I built an entire train station. So we're going to train our stuff back to the base. The problem was, on stream last time, I ran into an issue where I'm creating too much. We ran into an issue. The good news is I solved it. I solved it in my brain in the shower. I was in the shower. I was thinking about Satisfactory, as you will. I was like, oh no, here's our problem. I don't know what to do about it. And then I realized that I know what the answer is. And the funny thing is, I know what the answer is because I already solved this in an entirely different place in the game. I solved this with our rubber and our plastic area. So I'll talk about that here in a second. But I know what to do. So that's good. So I think we should be okay. I can't wait to see the new issues the solution causes. Hey, listen. I'll show you my solution in just a second. But first, I built a train station. I cleaned up our bus a little bit. The trains are here, but they're not set up, and we still have some work to do on the train station. So that will happen. So here's the problem we're having. We're actually kind of having two problems. The big problem is this. The bauxite to aluminum scrap, process. This is all full because I was working on the train station, so this all ground to a halt. Has two potential problems. One, you create water, but then you also have to use the water or get rid of it. Otherwise, the whole process will slow down. Or if you figure out a way around that, like we did using summer sloops and power shards, then what happens is it produces like 7.2 to 1 aluminum scrap to silica. And these things are used in a much closer to 1-to-1 ratio. They're used in a 5-to-4 ratio. So that's a problem. Wait, where's your safety dress? Oh my God, good point. So I think that I correctly deduced, correctly meaning correct for me, that I would rather have an extra physical product rather than an extra liquid product. Liquid products, I don't know how to get rid of. I don't know how to route it back together. I don't know how to prioritize it. Physical product, I was like, we can figure something out here. I'm sure. Maybe it's a new recipe. Maybe it's something else. The answer is fucking obvious because I've solved it once already. I solved it with rubber and I need a smart splitter. Why won't this work? Right there. I've solved it with
Still need the hat, Lil, and hairline.
No, we haven't been doing the hat recently. We haven't done the hat in a while because I can't wear the headphones with the hat. We solved this once already in butter with plastic and rubber, which is, thank you for the 5 bits, Pexy, which is that you just use a smart splitter. You put overflow to one side, and that means that the two belts will be full whenever they are. Then you put the extra into here, and it makes coupons for you. So that solves that. Ryan went rogue on FICSIT. No, I have to wear my other headphones if I wear the helmet, and my other headphones don't fit as well or don't feel as good. So OSHA will have your head. I don't think that's true. I don't know that there is OSHA. I'm pretty sure I'm the only human alive. I'm pretty sure all of the humans that have ever existed are dead. So I don't think OSHA is staffed. You know? Oh, I can't break that down. That's going to make a shit ton of aluminum. So now we need to think about how we The other very small problem that we're having, so that I think will be solved. The other small problem that we're having is that my water and my liquids here are not perfectly balanced. It's a closed system, but we have too much liquid in the closed system. So we're going to have to solve that, but we can do that. That's not a huge deal. So yeah, that's the thought I had in the shower, and now we get to get it all cleaned up and stuff. So how do we want to do that? First things first, I'm the realist. We probably need to, let's just turn these off, because I don't want any of the liquid to go away, but I do want to get rid of this extra physical. I want to get rid of our extra material here. And then we can just start from scratch once we get all this stuff emptied out. Is anyone else having issues with the sound? I tried refreshing, but it doesn't go away. What kind of issues are you having? Let's see here. So the other thing we could do here is build a blueprint. No sound issues on my end. We could do this all on a blueprint. It would be a little... It'd probably be the simplest way to like chuck this all down, but I don't know that it's gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. This is a Mark II as well. Shit. Okay, it's just not gonna fit. My inventory is all full. Gotcha. That's weird, Catilla. That's really weird. Sorry, that's happening. We can check the aluminum scrap in here. Sure. Get rid of some stuff. Give me some inventory space. Try a good old restart. Oh, I need to power this up. I forgot. That needs power. Okay, so I think the way to do the water, sorry, not water, the liquid problem, we'll do that last because I think that's probably the simplest thing to solve. We will also need to upgrade the next level of belt in order to make this whole thing work, to get rid of that much aluminum scrap at once, to unload it. But my other solution here, or my next thought here is, let's just line it up and see. We're going to need like, I think we're going to need one, how do you call it? One sink per... One sink per, like, machine. Oh, but we're going to need room for the pipes. Shit. The pipes are calling. So, we're going to have to spread these out a little bit. We did, like, there. Probably good, right? Oh, shit. I put it backwards again. Best of luck, Catilla. Oh my god, I just realized. Yeah. Our, like, follow message from the bot, from Streamlabs, is if you're happy, hitting the stream, and you know it, clap your hands, hit the follow button. That's so funny because our daughter is obsessed with the if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands song right now. He is obsessed. The easiest way to get our daughter to be happy right now is to sing, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. That's the correct way. And then we go to like here. Hi, Sekman. How's it going? I think we want... I think Noodle's fine. Noodle kind of looks the best. Not from there, though. We need to back it up. She has excellent taste. Nope. I did not mean to build a pipeline support, but that's fine, I guess. Oops, that's not even where that goes. Okay, did we empty these out yet? We did not empty these out yet. Commuting to work today, Sakma? Does Elle know any other songs? Does Elle know any other songs? Yeah, she knows some. The songs we sing to her are mostly like, she knows the, there's one song from the Wiggles, which is like, I want to eat apples and bananas. I want to oat opals and bananas. So that's wildly entertaining. She likes the Itsy Bitsy Spider. He likes, what's the song? Oh my God. Megan knows them all better than me because Megan has an incredible memory for lyrics. How does it go? It's like, oh my God. Well, 1 second. We'll find out.
Hello.
Hi, you're on stream.
Hi, I mean, I figured.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, what's up?
My brain is apparently very slow today, and so
Okay.
I can't remember. How does the song go that goes where we stick out our tongues and sing to L?
You know how the song goes.
I know,
You're
but I
singing
keep
me
wanting to
sing
sing.
the
No.
song.
I swear to you, my brain is broken because I keep trying to sing raindrops keep falling on my head, which is not how the song goes. But it is about the rain.
If all the raindrops.
There you go. If all the rain. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you, bye.
If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain that would be. That one's a banger, dude. That one is a banger. Standing outside with my mouth open wide. That's a great one. That's an all-time classic. She likes that one a lot because she sticks her tongue out as you sing it. That one's from Barney? Nice. I never remember what any of them are from. Megan knows what some of them are from, but we can tear this down. We're gonna need the coal's going in there. We need a Mark IV. It actually does not need to be Mark IV, but it can be that. I thought for sure you were punking me. No, I just couldn't remember it. Like I got like I said, I got the lyric for raindrops keep falling in my head, stuck in my head. This actually needs to be a merger facing this way. Go here with a straight. Oh boy, that's ugly as hell. That's fine. We can do it this way. No, it does need to go there. Then this one will go to a sink, I'm pretty sure. When you said Wiggles, the only song that popped into my head was Fruit Salad. Fruit salad, yummy, yummy. That's a good one too. Okay. I don't know how many songs like that I remember from my childhood. You know? Did anyone else saying Miss Susie had a steamboat in middle school as an excuse to swear? Did you tell them about if you're happy and you know it? Yeah, that's where this conversation started, Megan. I just realized our like Streamlabs message in chat says, if you're happy, follow the stream, basically. If you're happy and you know it, hit follow. And I was like, oh my God, our daughter's obsessed with this song right now. I remember far too many VeggieTales songs. That's right. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where, oh, where, oh, where, oh, where? Yeah. That's the shit. Other songs that Elle really likes. I don't know if she likes it, but I sing I Will Follow You Into the Dark a lot when I put her to bed at night. We sing Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys a lot because she loves the bee noises. Megan sings Old MacDonald Had a Farm to her because she likes the with a moo moo here and a moo moo there, everywhere a moo. She likes that one a lot. I really highly doubt we're going to need to make so many of these, but I also don't know if I should be taking aluminum scrap back or if I should be taking the ingots back. I kind of feel like we put silica and aluminum scrap on the bus and then go from there. I think we'll do that. Cebu, I don't even know if that's how you spell it, was always my favorite VeggieTales song. How does that one go? Broccoli, celery, gotta be VeggieTales. There will never, ever, 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 ever be a show like VeggieTales. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, this is ugly, but it won't be ugly forever. In fact, let's just put a splitter on it. That'll actually make things easier. That'll look better. Here we need alumina solution. We need one of those. We need a... We're going to need like 3 summer sloops for this whole situation, which means we're not even going to be able to really bring these online. What percentage is this at? 133.33. Cool. I started my first factory game, by the way. I downloaded Shapes on iOS. Shapes on iOS is a factory game. Shapes with a Z. Shapes with a Z. 5 pixels. Thanks so much for being here. Shapes is awesome. Can you play it on Steam? Oh boy, can you play it on Steam? $2. Currently on sale for $2. Shapes is an easygoing, minimalistic factory building game about the automation of shapes through extraction and satisfying production lines. Oh, Luke. R.I.P. Your productivity. Hopefully you are better than I am at managing your time when you get stuck in a factory game. I paid $7 on iOS. Oh, no. My bad. From a Shapes perspective, his productivity is about to kick off. You're right. Cheers. Wasn't there a VeggieTales song about like the water buffalo or something? How did that one go? Something about a water buffalo? Something about a water buffalo? I feel like there was something there. Okay, so I think here's what we're going to need to do. Every time we... Everybody has a water buffalo. Mine is fast and yours is slow. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Mine is fast and yours is slow. Everybody has a water buffalo. Yeah. Incredible. Incredible. Okay, so here's the interesting thing. The sink is pretty big. So if we put it there, it overlaps to like here. Okay, so I think that actually aligns with the like the basically the like footprint of our build here. The question will be, can we merge both the extra oops, I built the merger backwards. I don't know that we can. I think we might need an extra awesome sink for each item, which is weird. Did you expect Slay the Princess to be this popular? I certainly didn't expect 80 comments on the day of release. Those are almost Breath of the Wild numbers. Great question, Ikulos. I did not exactly expect it. I think we must have hit the like Slay the Princess audience on YouTube because okay. Can I tell you a secret about Slay the Princess? Also, Luke says, playing Shapes made me think, what if I get Factorio? You should do it, but you should play Shapes first. You should finish Shapes first. Here's my secret about Slay the Princess. I don't really know particularly how well it's doing because I have not looked at the comments since episode 1. I have seen the numbers for how it's doing in terms of like views, but I have not looked at the comments because I wandered in one day and I was like, oh, I don't need to be here. I'm going to play the game. I don't need to read it. Spoilers? I don't know if it was spoilers. I don't know if it's just like on it, not in a bad way, not in a way that like makes me upset, but more in a like I think kind of like Undertale-esque. So far, Slay the Princess, I feel like we found the the like Slay the Princess audience. Like they found the series, which is awesome because I think it means a lot of people are like wandering in and getting to see the series and all that. But also like, I read a comment that like had like a proper noun name of something that was happening in the game, and I was like, oh, okay. So this comment section is going to be very much like people talking to other people about what they know about the game, and I don't need to be there. So I've just been focusing on playing more of the game and not looking at the comments just because I don't want to get spoilered, and I don't need to get spoilered and all that jazz. So I'm like, I'll just be. I did post a couple spoiler comments in the Discord. It's not safe. Yeah. That was my instinct was these comments will not be safe for me. And maybe that's okay. Like, I don't know how long the game is going to take, so maybe I'll need to eventually, maybe I'll want to hang out in the comments eventually. But for now, I'm like, I'm good. I don't need to hang out in the comments. So, short answer, not safe for Ryan, exactly. Short answer, I did not expect it to go to, sorry, I know I'm just standing here, but I'm kind of trying to figure out how I do awesome sinks and how I make this work, and I don't even have enough summer sloops to make this work. Maybe we could hunt for summer sloops. We could do that real quick. I probably need a couple more. I also did put up a couple radars. There's a radar around here somewhere. It says there are 13 summer sloops in the area. I don't have any ammo, though. Shit. Okay, never mind. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go solve the ammo. We can do the ammo. So I need to put ammo in dimensional depot so that I can make ammo wherever I am. Then we can come back and get summer sloops. SDP is one of your niches that we watch you for, and one we haven't gotten to indulge in for a bit, and oh boy, does it shine. Yeah, it's giving me similar vibes to Undertale in terms of like apparently Slay the Princess has a like beloved, like a community that just loves the games, which is awesome. And like it's the kind of game where people seek out playthrough after playthrough after playthrough after playthrough of their favorite game. Hi, Sensei. How's it going? So that's really cool. I love getting to experience that because it means that, like, I love it when I play a game like that because it means a really passionate community of people who love something get to find me trying to be passionate about something. So that's cool. Yeah, we're still so early days in Slay the Princess that I'm feeling very like my number one priority is just to show up to every like little recording session like as prepared as possible, as like I want to like I'm taking really good notes on the game. I'm like thinking about it a lot in my free time. I'm just trying to like give everything I can to the game right now, if that makes sense. It's one of those series that are niche but have a dedicated fan base that'll watch every playthrough. So yeah, short answer, I did not expect it to do so well, but I also am very pleasantly surprised by that and a little nervous, only in the way that I'm like, God, I hope I do it justice, you know? Uh-oh, there's a train coming. No, please don't hit me. Okay, our signaling worked out. We're gonna have to build an intersection there, by the way, but you're doing a good job. Thank you. That makes me feel good. I feel like I'm doing a good job, but it's hard to know because I don't know how to play the game, you know? I'm also just getting that feeling. It very much like Soma would be the other thing I would talk about. Like, with Soma, I had the feeling pretty early on that I was like, the more attention I pay to this game, the more I will be paid back in terms of like, I'll learn things, I'll like make connections, I'll see things that I wouldn't otherwise see if I wouldn't be paying attention or making such good notes, etc., etc. Hi, Mars. How's it going? So that's what I'm trying. That's the other thing I'm nervous about is I'm like, I got to pay attention to it. Hi, Mars. How you doing? Oh, my God. One more thing about Slay the Princess. I did not realize it's kind of awesome in this way, but I did not realize I just keep going. I keep sitting down to record for an hour and then realizing I can't stop until an hour and a half has gone. And so I'm finding it a little difficult to like schedule the time to record, but in a good way because I keep making big old chunky episodes. Like Monday's episode was like an hour and 40 minutes or something like that, maybe longer. I think tomorrow's episode is relatively long. Hi, EM. How's it going? Just finished watching your Subnautica playthrough. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. The lovely people of Discord are helping with spoilers. You could maybe promote the Discord for Slay the Princess. I'll write that down. It's a great idea. Thanks, IQLS. I'm doing all right. I'm very tired. Did you sleep okay last night, or did you... Are you sick? What's going on? Okay, so we need to put the items to make Nobelisks and rifle ammo in a dimensional depot so that we can make them wherever, is why I'm here. Also, probably iodine-infused filters. I can make gas filters. No, I can't, because coal is not in and fabric is not in. Rifle ammo requires smokeless powder, and Nobelisks require black powder. So... first off, there's just coal sitting here. We could also throw that in a... dimensional depot. When are you planning to begin playing Tears of the Kingdom? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm giving myself the space to just start it when it feels right. and when I'm most excited to get to it and all that. And for now, that's just, it might be a little bit. I don't know. When it feels right in 164 days. Okay, that's black powder. Now we need smokeless, and coal in a thing would not hurt. Isn't smokeless made from this thing? Smokeless is made here. So take the dimensional depot, chuck it here somewhere. Is this regular coal or is this compacted coal? This is regular coal. God, this is so ugly. But listen, guys. It's fine. I can make lots of dimensional depots, so I feel good about this. Okay, I should be able to make Nobelisks wherever now. Rifle ammo wherever. Good. So, while I'm here, I should probably grab a little bit of fuel, considering I'm almost out. I probably need to make more empty canisters, as always. Tears of the Kingdom and Elden Ring are the same for me. I'm hoping to see Ryan play them in my... Before I reach 70? Oh, boy. Before you reach 70, huh? I will say that my plan is to play Tears of the Kingdom before you reach 70. Elden Ring, I'm not sure about. No, I'm just kidding. Do 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 do. I already have more hours in Tears of the Kingdom than Breath of the Wild from playing it. I love it so much. That's awesome. I'm really looking for, like, at this point, I even revisiting Breath of the Wild has made me more excited for Tears of the Kingdom because I'm still just really loving, you know, even just revisiting Breath of the Wild, it's still so much fun for me. Okay, so we're done here. So let's go back, and then we were going to... I can actually make the ammo. I can also do the train intersection. It's something that I could spend my time on. Uh-oh. Confirm Tears of the Kingdom this century. Barring any accidents, I can confirm I will play it before the year 2100. Hi, Killer. How's it going? Tears of the Kingdom is so good. Looking forward to your playthrough. I've not finished the game yet, though. I don't know if you've seen this, but I'm replaying Breath of the Wild in Master Mode right now. Which has been good, because it had been a long time since I'd been on the Breath of the Wild map. Like, I've played 2 more Zelda games since I last was on the Breath of the Wild map, so it's interesting to get to re-see it from a new perspective, you know? Get to see it with a little more knowledge in my brain. Not a lot, but a little bit more. $2,100 is going to be crazy, though. If we don't have flying cars by 2,100, I quit, you know? Okay, now here, next question is, do I have iron rods in the dimensional depot? I don't know about that, actually. Also, I forgot to tell you guys this, but I made radars for the entire map. So I have radars that cover everything we have been to before, mostly. I mean, it covers a lot of the map. Did I do that on stream? I think I did it off stream. I was reading the comments in spoiler chat for Breath of the Wild. One of the last things I said was, I'm so sad he won't be playing Master Mode. We're back, baby. We're back. Have you played the new Spider-Man games? Is that something that interests you? I wouldn't say that it doesn't interest me. I just don't have... I don't feel like the ideal audience for Spider-Man, honestly. I haven't, like... I don't know the comics. I don't know the... That's correct, right? Yeah, you go to the close line. And then this one would go to the... So I would be down to play a Spider-Man game someday, but I currently don't... It's not near the top of my priority list because I feel like if you've seen the Spider-Man movies and read the comics, that's probably more your type of game, and I'm not that person. Okay, I think that is correct in terms of everything lines up. Oh, no, it doesn't. What the hell? I will be honest, I'm more interested in terms of... I have never played a superhero video game, as far as I know. But in terms of superhero video games, I'm probably more interested in the... What is it, chat? The Arkham games? Arkham Knight games? The Batman games that are apparently, like, really good stories. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I just hear the little whispers of Twitch chat everywhere. Oh, no, bro? Did I say something wrong? Those are so story heavy? Exactly. Those are so good, I thought they were fun. Yeah. See? I'm not crazy. Hey, we got to figure this stuff out. I still think Fable would be a good one to play. Fable's definitely higher up my list than like a Spider-Man situation, you know? Okay, I need to figure out how to signal these. Now, this is probably actually where we do... Uh-oh. This is probably where we need to do some of the more aggressive type of signals. The other kind. The path signals. This directs the movement of trains to avoid collisions and bottlenecks. These are useful for bidirectional railways and complex intersections. They function similarly to block signals, but rather than occupying the entire block, trains can reserve a specific path through it, only enter the block if their path allows them to fully pass through it. So I think we could probably just replace that. Anything inbound coming into... Where did that just delete? No, there it is. Okay. Anything inbound coming into this area. Basically, the block is this teal color. So then my guess would be this stays green because you reserve your path through it. I don't know exactly how the... This says red. Waiting for path reservation? That probably means waiting for a train to reserve something. Let's go see if this one says the same thing. We have to automate those trains over there in order to check this, but it does say the same thing. Ah! You don't know any of the comics, so I wouldn't suggest Batman, the Batman Arkham series. Maybe some people will strongly disagree. I will say, I mean, I liked The Dark Knight. I don't know. Here's my thought. Spider-Man games versus the Batman games, like the Arkham Knight games. If I don't know either one of them in terms of comics, is there a... Which ones are the better games, you know? Ryan's seen 10 movies. I've seen like 12 movies, yeah. Sorry, I saw Farming Sim in chat. I have to scroll up real quick. I was watching someone play Schedule 1, which I think you mentioned last week. I couldn't stop thinking about the role-playing Farming Sim lore opportunities. Hi, Cassie. How's it going? Totally different moods. Spider-Man is more fun. Ryan, are you feeling the blueprints FOMO? I'm seeing it everywhere right now. I'm feeling the FOMO. The good news is I don't know how I could possibly squeeze anything else in right now, so I'm not feeling it that bad. I'm not feeling it that hard. I need a train to come, and I think there's a train going right there. I think this is the plastic train coming towards us. Yep. So we're gonna see this thing right here switch. Hopefully it'll work. Blueprints. Yeah, I'm feeling FOMO. I'm feeling FOMO. Come on. Don't hit the brakes. Oh, baby. So I think it turned green once we were in this block. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Is your girlfriend also playing games, or are you playing games together? Or wife, IDK? Yeah, my wife. Hell, dude, she got an upgrade, you know? She's no longer my girlfriend. She's no longer my fiance. She's no longer my wife. Now she's the... Oh, we'd even continued even if there was a train right here. That's interesting. That's good. That's good. Now she's also the mother of my child, you know? We haven't played a lot of games together recently. We're just trying to survive the moment to moment of parenting and schedules and... No longer your wife? Sorry, I meant no longer just my wife. No longer just my wife. To be clear. Shit. No, don't quote that. No longer just my wife. Fuck. You should play Split Fiction and It Takes Two. Oh boy, do I got good news for you. We have played It Takes Two. You can find it on that list of games. Exclamation playthrough. We have not played Split Fiction. But I would love to get to that point. I'd love to get to the point where we can play some games together again. You did play It Takes Two, right? I went the wrong way. Yeah. We did. Yeah. That's the one with the, you know, the elephant. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, we played. Don't talk about Meg like that. First off, I didn't. You did. Rude. Okay. So now let's build the equipment workbench real quick and get ourselves. We could have built this before, but we're doing it here just to prove that we can do this from a distance. Rifle ammo, chillin'. I don't think I need iron rods in the dimensional depot. Maybe I do, but I'm gonna take it off this list right now. Split Fiction would be very cool. I'd love to play it with Megan. There's a lot of games I'd like to play with Megan. Can't wait till Megan gets off work and checks the Discord. I think she's actually currently off work. What does she need to check? I mean, I know she's not working. I don't know what she's up to, but... Who do I ban? Oh, interesting, Mars. Very interesting. Okay, almost 1,000 ammo. We'll go for just short of 1,000 so that it only takes 2 inventory slots. And then we're gonna build some Nobelisks. And our inventory is back to setup. I miss Meg streams, they were so fun. I know. You guys gotta settle for me instead. There's a chance. I don't know. I don't even know how to phrase it. Megan's life is gonna, you know, change. Megan's got some changes coming up before too long in life, and I think there's a chance that some more Meg streams could result from that. I don't know that for a fact. It's pretty damn hard when one of us has to be parenting at all times, but this thing done yet? Please, please, please. Oh, almost done. H's indeed. Wait, you haven't played Little Nightmares 2? You got to do that? Yeah, I do got to do that. Somehow, despite my best efforts, it's already like fall is closer than... How many months until September, chap? May, June, July, August, September. We're less than half a year. We're already closer to September than we are farther from it, you know? Somehow, despite my best efforts. So... That's fun. Time to be thinking about spooky games already. Okay, so we need to get this. We need to get a setup here that I feel really confident in. It's like that in terms of distance. We need pipes from there to, I think what I did here was, it's all one pipe. Yeah, yeah. So this one can be full. That is Mark II. This one's Mark II as well. Good, good, good. Okay. Pipe goes to here. Pipe goes to there. This one makes aluminum scrap. It will need a two power shards in it, or two summer sloops in it eventually. It will need power from here. I'll need to redo this power to make it all line up with the other stuff. I think what I probably want to do is just go like here. Just wait until all three of you get to play something together? God damn. Gonna make me cry on a Tuesday. I miss Meg streams, just me and Meg talking about Gilmore Girls for 40 minutes while Ryan sits quietly gathering wood. You can't say that about September coming up. I'm already panicked about having to move. Yeah. When are, what do you know any details around when you're going to move, Mars? Have you ever rated all the games you've played? I'd love to see a tiered list. I struggle with that kind of thing. I'll be honest with you. I've never rated the games that I've played. I tend to not like... I've never even rated all the books that I've read. Like... Or I tend to not even... I don't even want to give books a, like, star rating. Anything like that. And the reason is, I just find I find it so difficult to say anything meaningful. And then put... I find it really difficult to put 5 stars, like a number out of 5 stars, on stuff that I consider, like, pure fucking magic. Like, to me, like, literature, storytelling, these are the, like... These are the examples of magic, and real magic in the world that you and I can touch and read and talk about. And then at the end of experiencing all of that magic, to be like, 3.5 stars. Other people can do it. No shame. I cannot bring myself to do it. I can't do it. I can't be like Subnautica. You know, one of the most meaningful rug pulls of a video game I've ever played, in that I thought I was signed up for one thing and instead I grew to care about it in a different way. Do I feel a little tricked by the game that I ended up playing versus the game that I thought I was playing? Yes. Am I thankful to have been tricked? Am I forever grateful to have been tricked? Is Subnautica weirdly a game about missing my stepfather who passed away a few years ago? For me, yeah, it weirdly is. Anyways, 4.5 star. A really good example of somebody who did this and did it really well is John Green has a book called The Anthropocene Reviewed, where he reviews facets of the human-centered universe, like, you know, Dr. Pepper and, like, vaccines and, like, all kinds of random weird shit, and he does it really well. Like he puts stars on things that shouldn't have ratings. But I struggle with doing it. I struggle with like rating games or anything like that. Okay. So the problem we need to come up with here is how we're going to... This needs to be Mark IV. And it needs to be a splitter. But then there needs to be a merger. Does there need to be a merger? Let me build this one way, and then right after that we'll debate whether or not it needs to be built this way at all. Find a way to rate games without numbers so that it doesn't feel cheapened. I don't know what that would look like, though. Yeah, I don't know. I also just... I get a lot of enjoyment from, like... Maybe it's because I've never been the type of person who really gets enjoyment out of hearing other people's, like, ratings anyways. Like, I'd much rather hear a person talk about what they love about a game or to do their best to, like, describe, like... what they found most interesting about it. I'm just personally so much more interested in those kind of descriptions for me. I know plenty of other people get a lot of value from like, this is, you know, these are the 5-star games I played this year. I think that's part of it, is that I just personally don't tend to seek those things out. I do love being like, what are my favorite video games? Well, I can't give you one, but I can give you 10, and here's why. Like, that's a conversation I'm very willing to have a lot of times, you know? Okay, so here's the thing. Can sinks... How many items can sinks... Oh, no. I hit the wrong button. Holy cow, that was weird. No, Q. How many items can sinks accept at once? Probably as many as you can chuck in there, right? So the minute that this is upgraded in terms of... Sorry, the minute that these are upgraded to Mark V... I should be able to get rid of the extra 720 per minute and 100 per minute. Yeah. And shove it into this. Even if the rest of this whole factory is stopped, that will still be running at full speed, which is the goal. Because these will stop running. Or they will, the output lines will stop eventually, ideally. These I want to keep running because it basically just ensures that we have coupons forever. Something is constantly working towards coupons as soon as we get water in there. So, to do that, recommend / don't recommend is my favorite rating system. No need to quantify anything. Yeah, I like that. I like doing too, like... Like, I like saying, if you're interested in X. And not like X being like, if you like marine biology. This is an interesting combo. So, let's talk about it. How do you recommend Subnautica? Let's use Subnautica as an example. How do you recommend Subnautica to people? I think one way to do it would be to say it's a 5 out of 5-star game. Another way to do it would be to say it's a 10 out of 10-star game. Another way to do it would be to say it has a 90% or whatever the number is on Metacritic, which is a aggregate review system. So you take lots of experts and you kind of compile their scores, and that means a lot of people thought it was really good. Those are all good, right? I think the way my brain tends to work, I do really like Metacritic for giving me a quick little hit of like, this is well received or not well received. I'm pretty sure Slay the Princess, for instance, is like 90 on Metacritic. Somebody can fact check me on that, but like I put a lot of weight on Metacritic, correctly or incorrectly. It's a very quick snapshot on like well received, not well received. Especially for my brain that tends to be more like about the like literary sides of things, or the like story, or like the construction, the craft of making the art of a video game, then like Metacritic tends to be a good number for me. So a lot of times when I'm considering playing a game, like with Slay the Princess, I 100%, I got a lot of recommendations for it. I Googled Slay the Princess, how long to beat, and Slay the Princess Metacritic. And those are the only things I've Googled about Slay the Princess, because that tells me a good amount of information. But then the way, when I tend to describe things to other people, what I tend to do is more like, Slay the Princess is like this type of experience. If you enjoyed having a narrator that speaks to you, and you sort of having to carve out your own space, your own identity in space in comparison to a narrator who's constantly talking to you, like, for instance, a Stanley Parable type of vibe, then Slay the Princess might be for you. If you're interested in storytelling themes, or those tend to be where my brain goes when I do like recommendations. But there's so many different ways to do this, and there's no right way to do it. Like, people get value from all types of those. On a scale from Subnautica to Tunic, Control is probably a little to the west of Soma. To somebody, that makes sense. I'd have to think about it a little bit longer, but like, yeah. Another way that a lot of people get a ton of value in terms of like finding if a game is for them is being like, what are the what are the content warnings for this game? Because that's going to give me a really good idea about whether or not I can handle it, or it's a good game for me or not for me, you know? Luckily for me, I do not tend to have to look at that too much. The only thing that really gets me is blades, and there are, you know, blades in lots of video games, but it has never really stopped me from, it's never really caused me an issue, like had me stop playing or anything. So I feel fine not looking. Okay, so I think this will work. Now, the thing to do here is to turn it all back on and to solve the water problem. And when we do that, hold up 1 second. Think about it. I also almost say Slay the Spire when I talk about Slay the Princess. Yeah.